Welcome to this Wednesday Warrior, and today we have quite a few amazing things to talk about. First up, one of my favorite subjects to cover is that of the Hasbro Transformers team. And this week, when it comes to Transformers, on the 10th, we got an awesome pre-order that went live. It is the first ever made-to-order Hasbro item. And what made-to-order is, in case you're not familiar with it, is it's like it's not like a Kickstarter item where you have to get funding. They're already going to make the item. They just want to have an exact number of how many they're going to make. So they're doing this. They've done this with Marvel. I believe we've had it happen with Marvel mostly with like the Sentinel and the Mephisto and the Apocalypse of recently. I don't know if Star Wars has done it. I think Star Wars might have done it. I know G.I. Joe's done it with the Arctic Hiss tank. So what it is pretty much is you can buy this in a window period from X date to X date. I feel that I don't know the exact dates, but if you go to the Pulse website, which the link for this is in the description down below with everything else available this week, like always, it will tell you, I think it's right now at like 40 days till you can't pre-order it anymore. Once it's done, it's done. And Nate even came on to social media, who's the marketer for Transformers, and said that there is no plan of releasing these separately for a while, that they're already towards the end of 2028's planning, which means that we wouldn't even see anything from this probably till like 2030 if they decide to reissue these as individual figures. So now's your chance to get it. It is an awesome deal because they're $42.99 usually for Voyagers right now, and you can get all four of these for about $150. So you're getting a little bit of a percentage off each. I think it makes them about $37 each or something like that. But really awesome. I'm excited for this. You get Ion Storm, Sunstorm, Bitstorm, and Acid Storm, I think it is. So you get all four of those. It's really exciting. I know Nate really wanted Sunstorm, so we finally have it in the line. We knew it was coming, and now we know that it is available this way. The other item to talk about is one we've known about for a while because they showed it off, I believe, earlier this year, maybe even towards the end of last year, but is that of the Timelines Feudal Japan Final 2-pack. We got Optimus and Starscream as an ox with a carriage and a, I believe, eagle or falcon. And now we are finally getting the Boar Megatron and the Flying Squirrel Bumblebee. It is available in stock right now. It's not pre-order. You can buy it and it will get sent out within the week. And it's available right now. This is actually one of my most anticipated sets when it comes to like things they announced that haven't come out yet. Because I really like that Megatron. I like the idea of Megatron being like a beast mode kind of creature like the boar. I think that's a really cool theme. And it also means now this is officially in stock and going out to people, we're probably going to move on to the next Timeline one, which they said is something really exciting. When they announced this one, they said the next Timeline was going to be something really cool. I'm hoping we see something at San Diego Comic-Con. But yeah, really awesome Transformers things all around. If you want to pick up these two, they're available right now. And I'm just very excited. And we knew these were coming, but from the Marvel team at Hasbro, we saw these. There are 3 Deadpool and Wolverine movie figures, with that of the Cavillrine, which is the Henry Cavill Wolverine, and then 2 concept figures, Concept X-Force Gray Suit, Deadpool, and Wolverinepool or Wolverinepool, which is the Wolverine Deadpool mix. All 3 of these went up and are available right now if you want to buy them for pre-order. I believe they're coming out later on this year, but they're really cool. I am personally not buying as many MCU figures, especially ones that are kind of like side figures. So this wasn't something I was extremely excited about, but it is still cool. And the Wolverinepool, I was kind of like, you know, that could be a comic figure since it's a concept and wasn't in the show, and you know, you could have a What If Universe figure, but I have to be good and I have to be selective with my Marvel Legends because there's so many great figures coming out from Marvel Legends, and I'm sure we'll see a lot more at Comic-Con. But the Cavillrine was definitely another one that I thought was kind of cool. But yeah, if you want to pick them up, available right now for pre-order. I cannot wait to see what other Marvel figures are revealed this month. And it is July. We're a week away, we're a week away, a little bit more than a week away from San Diego Comic-Con. And so Hasbro has launched their Hasbro Pulse website for Comic-Con. So this is going to be like the hub where you can go to learn all things Hasbro during the week. So when they do panels that reveal things, when they launch things for pre-order, This page will have them. You could also go to the new page and things will pop up, but it's best probably just to follow the links for this. I do have links for the page, so you can just see everything, and then they also promote exclusives from previous years on that page. And then I also shared the link to the exclusive page, which will show you all 9 exclusives that are shown here that we've covered. Pretty much the 2 Marvel ones, the 2 Star Wars ones, the 2 Transformers ones, and the 2 G.I. Joe ones, and then the Ghostbusters one. So I believe there's 9 exclusives in total. This isn't including anything else that might be shown off by Magic the Gathering, or if they do like early drops and stuff like that, where you can pre-order a thing that is being sold there early, like they did with the Timelines Bumblebee and Megatron the last time. I believe when I pre-ordered during Comic-Con and you could buy it there early. But yeah, really cool stuff. I'm very excited for a lot of these exclusives. I think they're all really unique in their own way, where they're not like things that I could see being kind of like, oh man, I really needed that for my collection in this area, but they're still fun things to have in your collection. But yeah, they will be going live probably a week or 2 after the show. So usually they wait a while after the show, no more than about a week or 2. So keep your eyes out for it. When it goes live, I will definitely share it on my Instagram, so follow me there if you aren't already. And week 6 of the Target Con, or the Target Geek-Out event has happened, and it was something that I was kind of left field, surprised me. Week 6 is Fugglers. I don't know if you know what Fugglers are, but they're little ugly plushes. They're very popular right now, and they actually got a lot of licenses like Lord of the Rings, Powerpuff Girls, Care Bears, Batman and the DC characters and stuff like that. They've gotten, you know, those licenses to have their Fugglers like look like them. And this week they had the Fug Nuggets. Sounds like I'm cussing, but I'm not. But it's like a shortened version of Fuggler. And they're like chicken nuggets with faces. It's kind of horrifying and funny at the same time. They also had a Care Bear and some other cool ones that were exclusive to Target Geek Out. So if you are a Fuggler fan, this is definitely the week for you. And in some awesome 4 Horsemen Studio news, we have some new Cosmic Legions that just went live. A whole new wave. Mortal Thorns Book 1 from Cosmic Legion is available for pre-order right now. And I'm just going to say, this is probably the coolest wave I've seen in a while from Cosmic Legions. I love everything that 4 Horsemen Studios is putting out for Mythic Legions. Cosmic Legion is amazing too. There are some ones that are like hit or miss for me, but this wave is really incredible. You've got all kinds of things where I don't know their names, but you got like robots, humanoid characters, because I guess people have been asking for that a lot. You've got this muck slime monster that just looks amazing, and this brain organ looking monster. It's just a lot of cool stuff. So if you're a fan of sci-fi, aliens and monsters and, you know, heroes and stuff like that, that are humanoid, this is definitely the way for you. It looks really awesome. There's even a really cool like ninja assassin character. But yeah, really awesome. It is available for right now for pre-order at the, you know, discounted price, and then afterwards it will go to like BBTS and other places that sell, you know, the figures for the retail price. There's also a new San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but it's not really exclusive. It is a San Diego Comic-Con debut figure, is what I'm going to call it, of a skeleton Templar. So as we know, the Templars are part of the Order of Aetherion, who are the light good characters, and they fight Necronomicus, and sometimes when they fall in battle, they can get resurrected by him to fight for him. And that is what this figure pretty much is, and it looks incredible. As a fan of the knights and of the skeletons, this is definitely right down where like my collecting really is, like the crux when it comes to Mythic Legions. I love the zombie skeletons of Necronomicus and the monsters and stuff, and I like the knights of the Order of Aetherion. So this is really awesome to get this. Hopefully it will be easier to get than last year's exclusive, which once again was not exclusive. It was a debut item, which then they put in the Kickstarter, just like the Cosmic Legion one that I believe we covered here, and that I shared on my social media. This one is like that. It won't be exclusive to Comic-Con. It's just debuting there, so first access kind of situation. You can purchase those 2 there, but they will be available later on this year online, and I have a feeling that it's going to be a lot easier to get than say things like the Traveling exclusive with the Legendary Barbarian of Legendary Warrior. This will be something they'll probably make in large numbers for people who want to get, especially since this Templar skeleton kind of risen character is something that I could feel people are going to want to troop build. So I'm very excited for this one. Hopefully I can get my hands on one, but I'm not going to sweat it because they are going to sell it later on. And even if it sells out later on, as we saw with the legendary Barbarian, they found a way to get it back to us in the Reinforcements 3. So I'm never too worried. I always want to try to get the stuff from 4 Horsemen, but I know if I miss it, there's always a chance they'll try to put it back out there for fans. That's what makes them such an awesome company and why I like to support them. And in some Jedi toy news, and I mean, it still blows my mind to think that a die-cast car company that came into the game and had to take, take the kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? They had to kind of compete with someone like Hot Wheels and Mattel, but they were able to do things on their own, and I love their little die-cast minifigures that were like micro machines, and I love a lot of their die-cast Transformers. But to think now they are making action figures and they're killing it with things like Mega Man, Scooby-Doo in the gang, serial characters, and are able to get other characters like the Flintstones in because of that. And then you have Street Fighter, which has been just knocking it out of the park. And now they got Invincibles. And we knew about these, I think, since Toy Fair and Comic-Con of last year. But now they're available for pre-order. It is the first wave of Invincible figures with all the major hitters of the newest seasons. I'm sure they'll go back and do other seasons versions of suits and stuff like that. But if you want to pick them up right now, they are available on BBTS, Entertainment Earth, anywhere you get your awesome Jedi toys. These just look incredible. The series is very popular, the comic is amazing, and now you can have plastic versions of the characters that are incredibly detailed and articulated. Links are in the description down below for BBTS if you want to pre-order them. And in some Playmate toy news, we're going to get into a lot of Comic-Con exclusives from this point on when it comes to some of the segments. But from Playmates Toys, they are having an exclusive TMNT X G.I. Joe Leonardo with Timber exclusive. I believe this is one of those things where it's like, it's available at Comic-Con early, and then like the Leonardo will be available afterwards. He might not come with Timber. I don't know the full story. But it will be debuting at Comic-Con. I know that a lot of these G.I. Joe turtles are hitting Target shelves right now, and people are enjoying it. I know I am very excited for this line, especially because it's a very affordable, line of G.I. Joe turtles. I think the standard figures are like $13.99 or something like that. It wasn't too bad. I was surprised. But yeah, if you want to get this, I believe it will be available at the convention and then possibly online. And if not online, I know that there will be a Leonardo Snake Eyes in the future, because I know they revealed, I think, Snake Eyes as just that. It'd be crazy if it was only a convention exclusive one. But yeah, really cool looking. If you're a Turtles and G.I. Joe fan, this one is definitely for you. And in Super 7 Comic-Con news, like I said, we're doing a lot of Comic-Con stuff for a bit. We have quite a few Super 7 offerings. So first up, the things that are really cool, there is some also non-Super 7 exclusive Comic-Con stuff. There's some other places mixed in, but first up, we have more of the glow-in-the-dark Godzilla stuff, which I enjoy the glow-in-the-dark Godzilla reaction figures. I definitely always try to get them when they come out. There's a couple I'm still missing that I have to complete the collection, but anyways, we are getting 2 new figures with that, which are really awesome looking. And then we're also going to get a Godzilla that's kind of like a prismatic popping. It's just really cool looking, like the colors and like the translucence. Then we're also getting 2 Super 7 Ultimates kind of toy versions of Lion-O and Mumra, the Ever Living, which look incredible. There's quite a few G.I. Joe offerings when it comes to both convention exclusive and non-convention exclusive. So the non-convention exclusive stuff is the Target exclusive Tiger Force, I believe. Oh god, why can't I? Wild Bill. Sorry, Wild Bill. That will be available. There's also going to be a Ninja Force, and they're already kind of showing up at Target. Cobra Commander and Snake Eyes, I believe it is. And then we also have 2 looks at an exclusive at the convention and an exclusive at BBTS, with that of the Standards Trouble Bubble that will be at BBTS, and then a Python Patrol Trouble Bubble, which will be a Comic-Con exclusive. No toy images yet right now, but this is what they're going to look like pretty much with the, you can get an idea of what it's going to look like. But yeah, lots of cool, Super 7 exclusive stuff. The one that I thought was really cool, but I'm probably going to skip because I have the standard versions, is that of the Micronauts, Japanese packaged ones. It's kind of like when they did the Unicron and Grimlock packaged ones, where they're the same figures that we got before, but they're in this cool packagings for your inbox collectors. This is definitely for you if you want a really cool looking version of the characters. in different packaging. But yeah, lots of amazing Super 7 stuff that will be showing up at Comic-Con and at Target. And in some Mondo Comic-Con news, wow, there's a lot. I know we've covered, I think, a couple of these items before, but not in like a large amount of news like about it. But these are all Comic-Con exclusives. It is that of the X-Men, the cartoon series Deadpool, which is kind of like a companion piece to the Wolverine they did a while back, down to the box kind of being a meme on that box. And it's a really cool Deadpool. It comes with all kinds of cool stuff, including a miniature Funko Pop of Wolverine, a pillow of Wolverine, and a picture frame of Wolverine that you could swap out, I think, with a picture of Cable doodled on. Lots of amazing accessories. It's Deadpool. It's amazing. It's the animated version. If you want to pick it up, it will be available at Comic-Con. I think the Mondo stuff sometimes has limited quantities go online, but it's like very small amounts. We also have some MOTU stuff with the Skeletor before he's Skeletor. I feel bad that I can't remember the name of him, which looks really cool. We also have a flocked Panther. No, is it Panther? Yeah, I think it's flocked Panther, which looks really awesome with his battle armor. We got a glow-in-the-dark Slash from the TMNT, which looks incredible. And in the same vein of glow-in-the-dark, we have the 4-pack of Ghostbusters, where they're slimed and it glows in the dark, and they have interchangeable heads and all kinds of cool stuff for anyone who wants to get all the Ghostbusters in one go. But yeah, there is just quite a few cool Mondo items that were going to be available at Comic-Con. I'm hoping that a lot of these will show up online too for anyone who can't attend, because they are really cool. But it's just really awesome to see all this different stuff that Mondo is doing compared to, you know, I think last year they only had like 2 or 3. This year they have quite a few more. I think they have like 4 or 5 or 6. So same thing with Super 7. I feel like they have a lot more exclusives this year than in years past, or last year, I mean. But yeah, really cool stuff. I will definitely share links if they do go available online for people who are not attending the show. And in some Blokees news, man, Blokees is definitely throwing their hat in the ring when it comes to trying to compete with action figure companies. This is insane. Okay, so Blokees does the Transformers. They don't transform, but they're incredible figure forms. I love them all. They do Ultraman, they do Kamen Rider, they do Marvel Rivals and Marvel. They are now, they've been doing Star Wars, but they are now releasing, because they released, I think, a Boba Fett, a Stormtrooper, a Darth Vader, a Han or Luke in disguise, you know, Mandalorian stuff. They're releasing prequel stuff, and it's the prequel stuff that I'm a huge fan of. They're doing a Phase 1 clone, they're doing a Phase 2 clone, they're doing an Anakin and an Obi-Wan, they're doing a Commander Cody, they're doing a Captain Rex, they're doing the Geonos and Battle Droid, they're doing Darth Maul from Maul. So Blokees is definitely coming out swinging, ready to go to sell action figure model kits that look incredible. I am definitely going to be picking up the Battle Droids and the Clone Troopers and even the Commander Cody and the Captain Rex. Might as well get the Anakin Obi-Wan at that point, because they're really affordable. I think this scale of model is like at the most $15 for, I think, about a 5-inch figure, 5.5-inch figure. So yes, they won't pair with the Black Series, but if they keep building on these, you could just collect 5.5-inch figures of this style, and they're a little bit smaller than 6-inch, but a little bit bigger than 3-inch, so they're that nice middle ground. I cannot wait to see what people do when it comes to customizing the Clone Troopers and the Battle Droids. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people, you know, doing all kinds of amazing work with them and customizing them in the community. I cannot wait to see. These are, of course, show photos at a, I think, Asian convention show that happened over the week. So these aren't available yet, but usually when they show off gray prototypes, within a couple months they show off colored prototypes, and within a couple months from that, it's available for pre-order. Like, probably from seeing a gray prototype to getting the product, you're looking at about 5 or 6 months. So we'll probably see these go up for pre-order between now and like late fall, and then we'll probably see something come out in early spring to mid-spring. Like, it's just incredible the turnaround time on them producing this stuff. But I'm very excited for this, and I cannot wait to see what more they do when it comes to Blokees Star Wars. And in comics this week, we think look awesome and incredible. First up is the continuation of the Skybound G.I. Joe Energon universe, with that of G.I. Joe number 24. And Crystal Ball's plans are coming into more focus. The Joes and Cobra are fighting along against him, and there's just a lot of cool stuff happening. So I'm very excited to continue reading this comic. Next up, we have a look at, I'm going to try to say this all right, I think it's Super Mondo Mega Mutts, I think is how you say it. I hope I said that right. this comic looks really awesome. The storyline is really cool. Let's just say that some, disasters happen. Then they send some animals in to check it out, and they become mutated. I like it. As someone who's a, Biker Mice from Mars, TMNT, Street Shark fan, this definitely feels like it's, right down my alley when it comes to that kind of theme of stuff. So this is really cool. It's the debut comic, I believe, of it. And then finally, the Punisher versus the Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is kind of a, nod to the original Spider-Man meeting the Punisher. Since we're getting the movie soon where they're in it together, they're kind of promoting the thing, with the Marvel movie and comic synergy they like to do. So I'm very excited to catch up on some cool Marvel's Spider-Man Punisher stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the comics this week I thought looked incredible. Let me know in the comments down below, like always, if there's a comic you're looking forward to that I should check out. Some suggestions are always awesome to catch up on some new reading. And like always, I will be back with more comics next week. And in today's Creative Corner, we have a look at a very talented toy poser and photographer with that of @offtheshelfpictures on Instagram. And their work is incredible. The photography here is just amazing. I love every photo that I saw on their page. There's a lot to go through. Even the ones I pulled up are just a few. Some of the stuff that stuck out to me was this really amazing shot of, I want to say like a Souls Knight, kind of in a room with light peering through, and he's kind of touching it. Just the lighting and the shadowing and everything about their photography is incredible. I love the dioramas. I love the figures and their posing. I really love the Captain America fighting a bad guy and kind of the glass breaking in the car door. I don't know how they did that. That's incredible. Like where they got a figure and a car, like a car figure that was to scale with them with that. It's awesome. There's also a really cool, Hellboy walking down a hallway of skeletons that looks really awesome that I thought was cool. I really like the Superman and Spider-Man hanging out, having a couple of sodas, just having a good time. That one was really awesome. That photo made me feel really cool. I was like, that's an awesome photo. That brings a smile to my face. But yeah, lots of amazing stuff. My favorite one was this really dark photo of, I believe, Nosferatu sitting on his chair. I mean, that almost, you couldn't tell if that was toy or like a scene from like a movie or like a animation or something. It's such an amazing photo. But the way they get their lighting to work, the way they get their toys to be posed out and everything, the Doctor Doom was really cool sitting on the throne with the cup. It's just amazing stuff. Like the props, the dioramas, it feels like you're on a mini movie set when you look at these photos, and they do an incredible job of all of them. I really like, I think it's the Tom Clancy's character in a hallway with the light coming through too. It's just, that is so cool in my opinion, to get that kind of lighting in a small space with a figure that's 6 inches. It's just awesome. All their work is incredible. Definitely go give them a follow. Go look at all the amazing toy photography and let your mind travel to an awesome environment of cool toy stuff, and kind of just see all the cool stuff. So definitely go give them a follow, give them the hearts, the likes, the loves. Follow them, like I said, share with other people that like toy photography and just toys in general. And maybe they're just a fan of Marvel and they don't collect toys, but they would think these are really cool shots. Definitely awesome stuff. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will catch you all next week with more cool stuff.